How's it going, guys? This is C from CJF Plays, and I am back after a long break with some more Madden franchise. This time, however, it's a bit different. As you can see, we're rocking with the Carolina Panthers, but none of these players are on the Carolina Panthers. Our team is filled with practice squad players. Meaning that it's going to be tough to develop anything. It's going to be tough to win games. Our best players are our cornerbacks. And a bit of a problem, for some reason, none of there's no quarterbacks in the practice squad tab for me. So what I had to do is I had to go and I had to find some of the worst quarterbacks below 60 overall. And find them. And it's going to be a tough challenge. As you can see, we are 67, 67, 67. Below 70 overall, while that Jets versus Carolina thing might be saying otherwise, trust me, that's just not changing. Now, thing is, we're allowed to draft, we're allowed to sign free agents, except we have to reach certain standards, like we have to reach our goals for the year to be able to unlock different tiers. So right now, our tiers are 70 and below. We can only trade 3 times a year and only get players that are 70 and below, except for in one case. It's the cornerbacks. Because we have already good cornerbacks, we're able to get Michael Ojemudia before, other than like just James Pierre and below. Just so, cornerbacks, they're too important, and I don't want them throwing deep on us every time. But other than that, let's just go through the team. Here we are, and we'll go through cornerback first. First is probably going to be the starter because of his athleticism, Jordan Ta'amu. And he is not the best at throwing accurately. He is not good at throwing the ball, but he can move pretty well. He can change direction pretty well. And he's a front runner just because he's able to move, and that's going to be important with this awful offensive line we have. And then behind him, Ryan Finley out of NC State. His ratings are also not the best, but he can throw short well, and he's actually faster. Okay, hold on. He's faster, which means I'm going to put him above. And then in the back, we have Kaiser, who used to be a Brown, and any Browns fans who watched it, you should definitely be able to agree, was awful. He's a turnover machine. I'm worried that he's strong. He's got 88 throw power. He might be able to get it down the field. I don't trust him. He might be in there if something bad happens to either one of them. We need kind of somebody else to pop in, but anytime he moves, he's gonna fumble the ball. His 55 carrying just means that it's imminent. Over to the running backs now. We have Javian Hawkins, who will be our day one starter. 5'8", 196, elusive back by a long stretch, and he's fast. He can carry the ball really well. Has a solid spin move, great change of direction, great juke move, and actually isn't that bad at catching. But we're definitely gonna have to lean on him to get moving. Here we have our receiving back, because it's just the closest overall, and he's got good catching. Kareth White Jr., who has 92 speed, 90 acceleration, 81 change of direction, but he's got 72 catching. and I would trust him much more. And then under him is our power back, Benny LeMay. He's 5'8", 215, and he's slow, very slow. He's got great carrying, great trucking, solid stiff arm, great strength. He honestly is able to just power through people. And he's going to be our goal line and short gains. And I'm actually probably going to use him a lot because I like that power style of running. And then our furthest back up, Darius Bradwell. He's big. He's good at pretty much everything. We might put him in there just to see how he works, but he doesn't have the best hands, and I really want to use our running backs out of the backfield. Moving on to wide receivers, also one of our best positions overall-wise. Steven Sims, he's going to be the slot guy. He's short, and he's fast-thinking. Really, he's a solid catcher. He's got pretty good route running on the short routes, and I mean, overall, he's probably going to be our number one. And then there's over here, it's Kelvin Harmon. He's bigger. He's fast. He's got great catching. He's also solid, but he will most likely be someone we send the ball back to deeper, past 20 yards, and be our big play man. He's big. No, I like that. He's going to be a big play opportunity for us. And over here is Travis Fulgham. He is 68, 69 with his boost. And he's kind of going to be that third receiver, I bet. And he's going to be able to catch the ball extremely well. And be extremely effective at just being a sure-handed man. Other than that, I mean, I'm not going to fill you in on on the rest of them because they're just there for backups. We'll go over to tight end now. You guys don't really need to see the O-line. I mean, you can see them right now as I'm scrolling through them. They're awful. I signed every O-line in practice squad, and it's just not there. It's going to be rough. We're going to get sacked a lot. But here we have our tight end, Steven Sullivan. He's fast for a tight end. 84 speed, 87 acceleration. I love it. Not much at blocking, but able to catch the ball well. He might even be one of our leading receivers. He is big. He's bulky, and he can catch the ball. And he's fast for his size. I like it. Under him, we have just kind of that backup catching tight end. He'll be in there for 2 tight end sets, and he is tall at 6'7". He's a rookie, and he's slower, but is definitely going to be able to catch the ball. And that's something he'll be able to take a little slow route and be a more sure-handed tight end. And then behind him, we have some awful overall tight ends, but they're specifically blocking, which makes them lower tight ends. They can't catch the ball well. He's faster, but his blocking isn't well at all. But it's better than nothing, I would say. I mean, we always need that blocking tight end if we're going to go into goal line sets. I mean, we might even bring in one of our backup linemen. On defense, we'll go over to our middle linebacker. I plan on kind of running a nickel. So, Jonas Griffith. He's going to be a solid run-stopping, up the middle, he's going to prevent up the middle big gains. He's not bad at block shedding. He'll probably be able to force a little bit of a couple of fumbles with that hit power. And overall, our linebacking core is not solid. I may have made some mistakes here and there, forgetting to release some players, but just know it really won't make that big of a difference. I made sure that they weren't high overall. Here's Otaro Alaka. He's more of that. He's also a run stopper, but he's a similar product to him. I'm really not excited about them. This guy will probably be in on a lot more plays than you expect. Ulysses Gilbert III. He's a field general. He's really good in all categories. He's fast. He can tackle well. He's gonna be able to stop anything that comes his way. He flies on the field. It looks like. Next we'll go through these two. Noah Dawkins. He's gonna be a fast edge rusher. He's extremely fast. 90 speed, 90 acceleration. I hope maybe he might be able to get to the quarterback on a couple of outside linebacker blitzes. Here's Darius Harris. He's more of that just speed rusher, yet he's probably not going to be able to make as much as an impact. He's not as fast. But this is like gotta be one of the oddest rebuilds I'll ever do. And then there's Justin Phillips. He might come in on a couple of plays just in case anyone's hurt. He's able to pick up speed quick, but he's not the fastest. He's got pretty good hit power, maybe jars a few fumbles loose. Other than that, nothing special. We'll go to our line next. Here is Austin Larkin. He is kind of just going to be, I'd say, probably a run stopper. He's not the best at anything. It says he's a speed rusher. I think he's going to be a run stopper. I'm not going to go through the backups for this one. Isaiah Mack. He's a run stopper by heart. Look at that block shedding. If someone runs the ball up the middle, and he's going to get them, and if he doesn't get by him, our linebackers will get him. I feel like we're going to have a strong run defense. He's going to have the ability to just stand there and just tackle. He's going to be probably a very fundamental player, I'd say. Here is Bravion Roy. He's big, and he's also probably going to be one of those run stoppers or power rushers. He's got 87 strength. He's going to be able to really push through men on the O-line. And then here's Bradley Anae. He's going to be a power rusher off the right side. He's going to be strong. I like to use her like anyone. It really depends. If I'm on the line, I'm probably going to use her Bradley Anae because he looks like he's got the most talent on getting to the quarterback. Now over to the defensive back side of things. We're going to go through Marvel Tell. He's 71 overall, probably one of our best players. He's fast. He's got great agility. He can jump really high. His coverage isn't there, though. But he's going to be able to, just be physically better. That's what I would say. And over here is Isaiah Johnson. He's more of that, he's fast as well. But I feel like he's probably going to have better man coverage. He's big. For a cornerback, 6'2", and he's gonna be he's also gonna be a physical presence. I'm only gonna check Keith Taylor and the other one. Keith Taylor's a rookie. He's 22 and he's big as well. He's more of that zone coverage, nickel zone. I'd say probably for him. And then over here is Graham Jr. Thomas Graham Jr. He's also a rookie but smaller and. I feel like he's just like a speed guy. Now we'll go over to our safeties. Ben DeLuca, he's the rookie, and I might use him a lot because he's got speed, and I like using strong safeties because, traditionally they're all over the field. And then there's Crosswell, Ashari Crosswell. He's a rookie, and he's got great speed, but I really want to use him to kind of be like that free safety zone, kind of like cover one type guy. We'll check up the backups. Saquon Hampton. I want our free safeties to be zone oriented because that's where I want them to be the best at. So he's all right. I'd say he's up there. It might be a bit of a competition there, but I feel like he's just a little worse. He probably could play better at strong safety. And then we'll check up on Grayland Arnold. He's small for strong safety standards, but looks entertaining to use. He's solid. Now, let's check up on our special teams. We have a kicker and a punter. Now, here we have Sterling Hoffrichter. He's got great kick power. We don't really need accuracy as a punter, in my mind. And that's all we need to see is kick power, kick accuracy. And here's Tucker McCann. He's a power kicker, but I feel like he's not very accurate. Yeah, 96 power, but 69 kick accuracy. That could really cause some problems if I mess up on extra points or long field goals. I'm worried because I make a lot of mistakes for how much I play this game. Now, on the specialist, we don't really need to see this. College players. So I'm not gonna really scout. I like the new scouting system. However, I'm not gonna be able to get used to it for probably a couple of years. I just kind of let everything play out like that and cross my fingers and hope that something good will happen. But I'm just gonna go to quarterback. I'm gonna tap Jonathan Goodwin. Seems to be kind of everywhere. He seems like he could do everything. I'm just going to add favorite to the top 3 quarterbacks because they are something we really need. Quarterback. I'm going to go to line, and first lineman, I'm going to even though they're not going to be good, Joe Palmer might be someone we look at, Joe Davis, Torrey Walton, Howie Youngblood, Bobby Gooden, and that's really, I'm just going to oh, wow, they look good. Even if it's going to be a bust, I don't really care. It's probably going to be better than the players we have. Anyway, we are not going to play anything today. I just wanted to give you guys the intro and our team. I hope you guys follow along for the series if you want to. I'm excited to start this. I've never really had this much of a challenge. It's opening day this week, and it's a fresh start for every team. We want to have a dominating offense. I want to kind of run the ball probably because that's where we're going to be able to probably get the best because that's where our best offensive player is solely on his own because our quarterback and wide receiver duo won't be the best. It's not going to be like any incredible wide receiver duo. Any incredible duo between those. All right. Now, I want to set up our weekly strategy only for our team profile. Sorry.
This is your team profile.
I
Choose
know.
focus players each week.
Javian Hawkins, I really want him to be good. Why is there 2 Thomas Grahams? I'm going to also look at wide receiver and tight end. I'm thinking. Hold on. Maybe a defensive player. I think I'm just going to go with one of these 2 because they could be really good. I'm going to go with Kelvin Harmon for now. And I'm not going to do Thomas Graham. I think I want to do Marvel Tell or Isaiah Johnson. I think I'm going to go Marvel Tell. Just so we can have better players than normal. Hold on. Let me check out Isaiah Johnson. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, both of them are going to be good. I guess I'll just leave him in since he's so close to leveling up. Anyway, our goal will not be to pass for 2 touchdowns, but to... what? How about allow less than 2 passing touchdowns? Defensive goal. I like that. Anyway, I'll get all into this in our next episode, which will be the start of the season. Anyway, thank you all for watching this far into the video. And I hope you enjoy the series. I hope you continue watching the series. I'll see you all later. Bye.